Alright, peace to you. I'm going to be doing a live reading for Valencia. And we're going to get into the energies here. So I'll just wait for her to join us. I ask Spirit to step in and do you want this reading to be about love, work, or just a general open reading? Come in and cleanse this energy. I ask to cleanse the energy and the cards. Cleanse the energy and Hello. Alrighty, do you want this reading to be about love, finances, past love? Okay. Alright. So let's see what we have to surrender to when it comes to love. What should Valencia surrender to when it comes to love? March 10th, Pisces female. What does Valencia have to surrender to when it comes to love? Spirit. What does Valencia have to surrender to when it comes to love? What does Valencia have to surrender to when it comes to love? What does Valencia have to surrender to when it comes to love? March 10th, Pisces female. Okay. So, surrender to your intuition is the overall energy at the bottom of the deck. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. So because I have denial here, resentment, and change of fear, it sounds like we're holding on to something. You may be holding on to a love that isn't feeding you or not being honest with yourself. So you have surrender to resentment. Holding on to resentment only poisons you. Try to forgive your others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in life. You have surrender to denial. Accept people and situations exactly how they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decision. So what I get here is that maybe we're not being honest with ourselves. Maybe we don't be indecisive about the reality. Also knowing and understanding that everyone has their own divine journey and path and lessons that need to be learned. People are doing the best at their best with the information they were given from birth up to now, especially if they need to go through healing. So just be honest with yourself when it comes to knowing and understanding that. Surrender to fear of change, okay? So the universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of change in your job, your health, or relationship. Or if you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation. I have faith that all is well. So this is someone going in on, she's about to embark on a journey and dance with fear. You know, she's at this point on a white horse and coming to peace. That fear may never disappear, but you can always dance with fear and understand that there's a way you can move past fear and address and acknowledge fear, denial, resentment. And because you're a Pisces, being intuitive is right up your alley because you're a water sign. So when it comes to love, it's like the answers that you may be searching for here, you may already know, deeply know, have felt. There's some type of knowing of whatever may be disclosed here. Spirit, this is Valencia, March 10th, Pisces female. What messages do we have for Valencia, March 10th? I did see the Five of Wands a lot, so it looks like there was someone, like I always consider that like a petty fight card. I see there's a death in the situation here. Someone taking the time. Yeah, so we have the death card here at the bottom of the deck. So that means there's a rebirth happening. Maybe a rebirth that may be a little hard for you, or rebirth that we're trying to bring balance out. We're trying to be the temperance in that and be able to expand on the the rebirth, the death, the transformation that's happening. Transformation is always uncomfortable. It does bring in fear when you're changing a situation or you're moving away from a love, that you were so used to, so comfortable with. There's a big fear with that. So let's see here, Spirit. What do we have for Valencia? Ask to be the conduit. Ask for grand suggestions. Grand is probability for this reading. Ask for love, light. Unconditional love and light. Ask for the most honest answers here. Alrighty, so I want to shuffle these nice and well for you. For love reading. I keep getting... Okay, so this flipped out. Two of Swords. So we're indecisive. We could be putting blindfolds over us, and it reminds me of the denial card. There's also a blindfold there. So it says to me that you're being blinded by some things or the reality of the situation here. Pisces. Maybe we have to make a choice because Two of Swords does represent Libra. Libra represents relationship, love, moving in harmony with that. And at this point, the moon is asking Libra to go within. And that's that intuition here. It's asking you to go within and be honest with yourself. And it all correlates to the denial card. Going within and being honest with yourself about your relationship. Maybe we're scared to move on from something that's not feeding us. Maybe we're indecisive, lying to ourselves, in disillusionment, creating illusions about the reality, festering in memories. And even though you have memories with someone, it may not be conducive for what stands true today. It might not be conducive for your growth today. So we have the Ten of Swords. So that's another ending. So we are looking to decide to end a relationship, or we're trying to decide. We're definitely trying to decide ending upon a love relationship. We also have the Six of Swords, which indicates we have a lot of mental thought here. So we've been thinking about this, pondering about ending a relationship or fully completing a relationship, or if the completion of a relationship was ideal for you, if that's something you really wanted, if it's something that you can expand on. It looks like we're thinking a lot, which means that I feel like we want to work a relationship out. But it looks like right now we may have decided to, or we're going to decide to move into calmer waters here. The light's going to come in. We're going to get a piece of information that says to overcome obstacles. And I see we have the Explorer of Pentacles, meaning the Knight of Pentacles. So you're going to move forward, but it just looks like it's going to be slow. We're going to transition very slow as far as walking away from whatever this love is. We have the Eight of Swords, so it means that you're really trapped into your head again about ending a relationship, or the thoughts about ending a relationship. Okay, we're trapped in our head, and again, it matches up well with being indecisive and a bit of disillusionment. I feel like we rationalizing whether we should end it or not. For the kids, keep my family together. The other Two of Pentacles, which means that we're trying to find a balance with our home life, work life, and really trying to decide here. Again, whether to really end this relationship, or is it worth working on? Is it worth healing? Is it worth continuing on with it? We have the Five of Wands again, which I kept seeing. So it looks like two people either got into a fight or tore each other down, or trying to tell each other like, oh, well, I do this, I do that. I do this, I do that. You don't do this, you don't do that. You're wrong for this, you're wrong for that. That's the energy that I'm getting. We have the Tower card here, which is Mars energy, a lot of aggression. So I feel like there was some arguing going on, and some things were said that weren't so nice. Some things were said that we probably regret. some things were said that we regret that maybe have you feel like, damn, nigga, did you love me? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, that's how you feel. So there's a lot of spilt cups there, but we're kind of hanging on to the words that they said to us. That could definitely be the energy. Or we could be regretful that this breakdown had to happen. Breakdown usually indicates a breakthrough. So either way, you'll be good. But I do see a petty fight may have caused a breakdown, an ending. It definitely happened through communicating in a poor way. Right now, I do see, let me get some more information. The Hierophant. Okay, so yeah, we feel like we're trying to decide, like, if we want to continue on in the marriage. Like, again, I feel like when you're with someone for a long time, I feel like this is marriage energy. Traditional. I feel like traditions are being thought about, like, you know, traditions as far as keeping the family together, because some reason keeping the family together, making a choice on how to keep the family together. Can we keep the family together and party? I did get the Hermit card and the Hangman, which means that we are deeply thinking about this day, night. When we go to sleep, wake up, we're thinking about it, especially with all these sword signs. We're definitely thinking about moving forward or keeping the family, keeping the tradition, making things work. You know, people don't move forward, they work it out. If a light bulb is broken, we change it out. We don't just, you know, give up on the light bulb, that type of energy. Like, we switched that light bulb out. And it's like, okay, are we lying to ourselves? Because we actually have to use a certain level of discernment when it comes to, is this person healthy for me? Have they been sucking me dry? Are their energy sucking vampire? And am I still where I was at 5 years ago? As you're supposed to grow through a relationship. Anything that's hindering you, whether it's your soulmate, twin flame, whatever you want to call it, it should be growth. If you're growing more with a person, this person could be holding you back from your growth. Okay. So we have the Five of Swords. We have all five. So there's a lot of disruption here. This is not a healthy relationship. This is something that you have to come to terms with for sure. This is a truth that you have to come to terms with. Okay. There's a lot of harsh speaking. As soon as I say harsh speaking, I see the Devil card. So yeah, no, there's a lot of like degrading I feel here. There's a lot of talking shit here. I feel that, and the regret, instant regrets about it. You know, emotional regret. Like, we should have never said that. You know, but it actually makes you build up more resentment towards the person, because you're like, damn, is that how you feel? Yeah, no. You know, traditionally, someone would say that they are married 20 years in, right? Common law marriage. You guys, someone would love, like, I have people who, you know, stand by, like, oh, we're married. Two of Cups flew out in reverse. So like I said, this is not a healthy relationship. You have the Devil card, so there's a lot of low energy here. And with the Two of Cups coming out in reverse, I usually don't read reverse, but for some reason, Spirit said read that in reverse. So that means that a lot of emotions are lost because of the Five of Cups here, because of the Devil card here. And because of the harsh words here, there's a lot of harsh words. People saying things just in the moment to win a fight. Spirit, get some more cards here. What's going on here? Three of Cups. There could have been a third party situation. That's why the Two of Cups came in reverse. There's a third party situation here. This third party person could possibly be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, the third party situation causes you to walk away. But we're hesitant on walking away. Seven of Pentacles, we're hesitant on walking away because we feel like we put so much energy into building relationships, especially when you talk about 20 years. It looks like because we have sowed our seeds and grounded so comfortably here, that's where that indecisiveness comes in from, and that denial. where it's like we're holding on to something just because we've been in it for 20 years. But if you've been going to the same thing for 20 years, it's probably time to let it go. Even if you have deep-seated roots, it's like, is it really the seeds that you planted? Is it giving you rotten apples? You know. So that's something that you definitely want to look into. Any additional final messages for Valencia March 10th? Any additional final messages for Valencia March 10th? Coffin. Okay. Ending, bringing new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transformation. That has to do with the Ten of Swords. That has to do with the Tower card, breaking down, break up, breakthrough. So usually when you're breaking down something, you're going to have a breakthrough for sure. Separation, okay? Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. So we're unsure of our future right now. You know, we kind of feel lost without this person. You know, moving forward is where the fear comes in. Okay? That's where the fear comes in. Because we have so much love. We're so full of love with this person, even though there's so much resentment. There's so much negative energy. There's a codependency on each other. Additional messages here. What additional messages, final closing out messages do we have for Valencia March 10th? The runner. So runner in a codependent relationship, like I just said, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. So it's like we're scared to go be in separation with this person. We have a fear that, you know, whatever subconsciously you're battling, only you would know what you're being indecisive about, because we do have a higher knowing. We intuitively know that this just isn't feeding us. Clock. Need time, takes time, in time cycles. Time heals progress, okay? And you have date. So if you got out there and dated someone, you probably wouldn't... you know, once you take the time to heal, you'll be able to go ahead and date and, you know, manifest the actual person, you know, that actually is pouring into you endlessly. You know what I mean? You should already be at 100% with yourself as far as self-love. But when it comes to someone pouring into you, of course, you want someone to have the natural characteristics and traits of a lover here. And that's pretty much what you need. You need an elder of cups. The king of cups needs to come in and show you love, okay? And show you intimacy, and show you that they want to work on their love, like a constant work, show you they want to grow together, give you a home offer and say, hey, this is what I want. I'm committed to showing you love. I'm committed to providing a stable home. No one should be feeling off balance and walking on eggshells, like anything's going to spark up an argument, especially when it comes to a third party situation here. So it looks like you got the entanglements there and we're just indecisive about how to move forward. But, you know, maybe this reading will give you some light on that. You have the snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. Okay, so there's definitely a third party situation. This person's probably really seducing your lover. I don't know. Maybe you have a third party person. But yeah, no, that is the reading. You can inbox me if you want to disclose more information to me or give me insight about how this resonated with you. Peace, peace.